Hey guys, welcome to this video. This is a Hunter Void-Splosion build, okay? So it's kind of similar to my previous I put out on the Titan, which just mops the floor with every kind of ad in existence, basically. It's super fun for ad clear for anything you're going to do in the game. So check that video out if you haven't seen it already. But this one's on the Hunter, okay? So I have found a way using a specific chest piece, which some of you might not have heard of because I have not seen very many people use this chest piece, but it is one of the newer seasonal exotics you can get on the Hunter. And basically, it allows you to get volatile rounds all the time. So, the Titan, if you guys watch that, you need to get a grenade kill, right? To become volatile. So that means you're relying on a grenade. So you have to kind of time things based upon that. But this relies on going invisible. So anytime that I go invisible, and then come out of invisibility, I get volatile rounds. And it still procs for 10 seconds. So if you do it right, you can have infinite volatile rounds, just chaining invisibility abilities. Or even getting a kill with an ability. So there's two, if not three ways to actually get volatile rounds. So you can use that with any of the void weapons, but I'm going to hop it over here to the Destiny screen and I will show you kind of what's up. Alright, so starting with Night Stalker, okay? So I'm running Gambler's Dodge just to get my melee ability back faster. You'll get it back anytime you dodge near an enemy. Most of you know what all this stuff is already, but to those of you that don't, I will just read through some things. Snare Bomb, you can't change it, but Snare Bomb's awesome. It will weaken targets, as you can see right there. That's very important. Vortex Grenade, this is just my favorite grenade. I don't use any other ones on the Hunter. They're not really my thing. So Vortex Grenade, it'll pull enemies into it, and it lasts for a good enough amount of time. Aspects, we have Vanishing Step, so dodging makes you invisible. Okay, I'm running that with Stylus Executioner. So defeating a weakened, suppressed, or volatile target grants invisibility and true sight. So true sight's like wall hacks. You can see enemies through walls, like their exact locations, like as they're moving. It's pretty cool. But it also weakens targets, which lowers the amount of damage that they do to you. It's kind of cool. And it takes additional damage from all sources. So we have Echo of Instability, which is defeating targets with grenades grants volatile. To be honest, I could take this off. This is irrelevant, but it's just another way to get volatile in case you don't have your invisibility, which is, pretty rare, if not extremely rare. But unfortunately, I'm using this just for me, just to get my 100 strength, to get my 4/100 stats. But it's not. It's just optional. Echo of Instability is optional. Okay, run whatever you want. I have Echo of Expulsion. Void ability final blows cause targets to explode. This is just awesome. This is awesome in general, just having more explosions, and this procs a lot more than you would think. We have Echo of Dilation, so while crouch you sneak faster and gain enhanced radar and resolution. I just like having enhanced radar, basically. This is another reason. I guess this is optional as well. And then I'm running Echo of Leeching, so melee final blows to health regeneration. Now, I don't know if this is only powered. I'm not sure, but the amount of times that I'm stabbing stuff in this, it comes in clutch for me. But the only one you really need is Expulsion. The other three can be optional, okay? That might be the first time I've ever said that. And another weird bit here is this build's pretty simple, so you can run whatever the hell mods you want, okay? So for the helmet, I always have a hand cannon on, so I just ran hand cannon. Targeting, obviously, we got Harmonic Siphon, which is rapid weapon final blows that match your subclass element, make an orb of power. So every 2 you kill, make an orb of power, okay? And I'm running it with a Solar SMG. With a Void SMG, so I get that back. I get 2 orbs at the time, which gets me charged with light, all that stuff. And I'm running it with Radiant Light, it's just my strength, to get my strength up. There's high energy fire right there, so I'm getting constant weapon damage, or almost all of the time weapon damage. Another hand cannon mod. I could probably change that to, honestly, to an SMG loader now that I'm sitting here looking at it. This is the chest piece that you need for this build, okay? So I think it's Galflicon. I don't know how the hell you want to say that. Gerfelkins, I guess. Gerfelkins Hubrick. I think that's accurate. I don't know. But this is one of the newer ones. Okay, it only just kind of came out either the last season or the season before. But it's your void weapons gain volatile rounds after you emerge from being invisible. This is a rework. This did not do this originally. Okay, and it says while you're invisible, in defeat a combatant while using a finisher, which I honestly don't take advantage of too often, but I could. All your weapons gain bonus damage. I'm not sure the percentage, but I know it's a decent amount. I want to say it's like 30 or 35. You and your nearby allies gain reserve overshield and improved class ability regeneration. So these reserve overshields can be deployed by using the class ability. So anytime that I dodge, and I'm dodging a lot to go invisible, all I have to do really is get an enemy weak, so kill a guy, or go invisible, finish a guy, which will extend it, and then give me a longer time to wait. So say I need to reload, like a machine gun or something, and I don't want to waste my volatile rounds timing, like the timer, while I'm reloading. I go invisible, reload all my stuff, come out of invisibility, have 10 seconds of volatile rounds, and if I do it right and finish a guy in between that time, which will extend my invisibility, then I'll have volatile rounds instantly after with all my guns loaded and double damage on my weapon. So that's kind of awesome. So if you use this right, oh my god, in PvE this thing is crazy. But I'm running that with machine gun reserves because I am running a new Void machine gun, which if you've seen the previous video on my Titan, again, if you haven't checked that, check that out. It's crazy. It's crazy because of one aspect on the Titan. But yeah, taking charge and just the damage resist mod. Boots, again, doesn't matter, whatever you want to put on here. I just threw powerful friends because I'm trying to keep my quad 100 stats. And this is kind of where it's optional as well, but it's up to you. I am running a utility kickstart to get my class ability back quicker. You can do 2 of these, but I wanted to try this solo operative. It says while you're the only member of your fire team, you deal increased damage to all combatants. I don't know how much, but hey, more damage is more damage, right? So if it can stack with my chest piece and with high energy fire, then I have a hell of a lot of damage sources stacking up on top of each other. If they don't, then either way, it's still bonus damage from when I don't have them stacking. And elemental shards. This is from a separate build. I do have this on because this is a cloak that I transfer between my stasis hunter as well, but you don't need this. You can use whatever you want here, to be honest. It doesn't make a difference. And I'm running that with just one of the season item mods because my void grenades can stun overloads. That's the reasoning behind that. For the weapons, Lumina. If you do get noble rounds and you hip fire a teammate, that is another damage bonus. So we have 1, we have 2, we have 3, we have 4 damage bonus things on that I do not 100% if they stack, but either way, it's 4 sources of extra gun damage, and that's kind of what this revolves around. Because if you're not invisible, then you're shooting something with this thing, which is my funnel web, and it has subsistence and adrenaline junkie. So there's another damage source. Anytime I get a grenade kill or get a normal weapon kill, there's more damage. So if you stack this stuff up, at least a few of them, you'll start shredding through enemies. And then with volatile rounds, which I'm not sure that I really explained what that does. Is there a way to look exactly to see what it does? I guess not. But volatile rounds basically attaches these void leeching tethers to enemies that explode when you damage the enemy. Okay, and then that will explode and then chain to nearby enemies, and then when you kill that enemy, it will explode, which causes the other enemies to explode. And while that happens, you're healing. So it's debuffing them, it's healing you and your allies, and it just wrecks crap because it stuns it and it AOE. It hits it with a bunch of AOE and just wrecks rooms. Okay, so I'm running that with funnel web. I did do minor spec because this is more of an add clear build, not as much for higher tier things, but you can't use it for higher tier things. You just got to modify it a bit. I'm running this also with the retrofit escapade. I am using a 4th times 1 for all. This thing's crazy. Like this thing's crazy. You'll see it if I end up pulling this thing out on like a boss with Volatile. You'll see just the amount of tethers that goes off is crazy. So yeah, that's that. Do apologize if that was too fast. Let me know if you end up liking this build. Yeah, let me know if you tried it. Let me know if you're here from the previous video. You know what I mean? Just kind of let me know what's up. I do have a 200 subscriber goal. We are 10 away, which is absolutely crazy. So if you guys could just smash that button for me, I would greatly appreciate it. Feel free to drop a like on this video as well. That does really help. But now I'll just go and show some gameplay, guys. So yeah, let's just go right over here, I guess, into Pleasure Gardens. I kind of show you the gameplay loop, I guess. I only just used this last night, put this together last night, but my guys are fun. But pretty much you can either to get invisibility, I can either kill an enemy with a grenade, as long as it dies to the weaken effect. I can then kill an enemy with my smoke grenade, that will also do it. So if you kill like a small enough enemy, that will apply it. Other than that, I just have to dodge to get volatile. It's kind of crazy here, I'll show you. I gotta find a good spot though, because there's not really a lot of enemies in here. You're a big giant dude. Where's some enemies at, man? There's a couple over here. So that'll give me invisibility, 10 seconds. Okay, you seen that exploded. Already took half a chunk off of him. I'm gonna come out of here, which you can do whenever you want. You'll have volatile items. And you'll see, you can keep comboing that. So now I'm invisible again. So I'm having volatile when I pop out of it. When I kill him, I get it again. So as long as you wait that little bit of time to refresh, it can be infinite. You get an infinite volatile rounds, which is crazy. You can see like it just chunks stuff. Like it just chunks stuff. This was an SMG, and this works normally. Like this is just a normal thing. This isn't like this has nothing to do with the tier enemies I'm fighting. It just shreds. It just shreds. And you see the AoE? That's a pretty big AoE blast. And that AoE blast, you'll heal. Their teammates will heal. Like it's just, it gets crazy. Frozen. Cool. Here's the retrofit. Now mind you, this is a 1640 boss that's spawning here. So this is like high power. Like they're high level, these guys. I don't know what's with them spawning so high now, but they have been recently. Without anything, just look at those void tethers going off. Look at that. Like if that's not crazy, I don't know what is. 1640 melted in 2 seconds, and if I hit fire him, I got even more bonus gun damage. It's just crazy. Still, look, invisible again, volatile again, invisible again. Like you're almost always invisible, and if you're not, you can make it so you're invisible. But just by dodging. I'm not even really using the dodge, as you can tell. So this is good for basically anything. Anything you want this to be good for, man. It's a crazy build. It has advantages over the Titan. As a Titan, you can't hide. Titan, you can't go invisible. You can't, you know, delay your bullets, your volatile rounds. You just get it. That's it. Like I can get it every single time here. It doesn't have to go away. As long as I don't stop killing something, it doesn't have to go away. As long as you kill the enemy after the volatile procs, you're good to go. That's it. That's the gameplay loop. Like, kill stuff, blow up other things, kill more things. That's it. So I do hope you guys enjoyed this. It was pretty quick. I do apologize. It's one of the most simple builds I've ever put together, but it's just fun. And if you guys know of any way to make this even better, feel free to let me know. So I'm still pretty new to this. I haven't played this game for 8 years. Not this particular one, but Destiny in general. So I kind of know. I have a bit of an idea of what I'm talking about. I do make some pretty decent builds. Everyone that I talk to or play with, I give them my build and they love them. So do feel free to check out the other one. I do have a playlist on my channel for other builds. But that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoy. Feel free to hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out. And you guys have a good one. Good night, good day, whatever the hell it might be. And thank you.